Hello everyone and welcome to Kroll's Emerging Threat Weekly Briefing for Monday, the 30th of March 2026. My name is Mikesh Nagar and speaking with me today is Mark Messer and Ethan Afflery from the Threat Intelligence team. Today I will be covering TeamPCP expanding its open source compromise campaign from Trivy to KICS as well as LiteLLM. Ethan will be covering Interlock exploiting Cisco FMC flaw CVE 2026-20131 before public disclosure, and Mark will be talking us through DarkSword's iPhone exploit chain used in watering hole attacks against the Ukrainians, as well as North Korea-linked threat actor WATERPLUM using VS Code auto run to deploy StoatWaffle. Now a quick overview of the TeamPCP supply chain campaign that's been taking place. This first of all took place on the 19th of March. The attackers compromised Aqua Security's Trivy scanner and its GitHub Actions, injecting credential-stealing code directly into official releases. The malicious components harvested a wide range of secrets, including environmental variables, SSH keys, cloud and Kubernetes credentials, and exfiltrated them to attacker-controlled servers, with a fallback GitHub repository used as an additional drop point. The campaign then escalated between the 23rd and 24th of March, with TeamPCP hijacking 35 KICS tags and also targeting checkmarks KICS, various VS Code extensions, and other developer-focused tools as part of a broader supply chain spree. Lastly, on the 24th of March, they also uploaded malicious versions of the LiteLLM library to PyPy. These versions used Python's .pth file path mechanism for stealthy executions and stole cloud, CI/CD pipelines, Kubernetes, and even wallet data. These were also exfiltrated into the attacker's domain. Now over to Ethan to talk about Interlock.
Thanks, Mikesh. Amazon Threat Intelligence identified an active Interlock ransomware campaign exploiting a critical Cisco Secure Firewall Management Center vulnerability, CVE 2026-20131, enabling unauthenticated remote code execution as root. Notably, Interlock began exploiting the flaw on January 26, 2026, 36 days before public disclosure, giving them a significant head start. Investigation using AWS honeypots revealed a multi-stage attack chain, including delivery of malicious binaries, custom Java and JavaScript remote access Trojans, reconnaissance scripts, and memory-resistant web shell designed to evade detection. A misconfigured staging server exposed Interlock's full toolkit, showing use of both custom malware and legitimate tools like Screen Connect, Volatility, Certify to maintain access, steal data, and move laterally. The group also leveraged proxy infrastructure with aggressive log deletion to obscure activity. Interlock primarily targets sectors where disruption drives ransom payment, including education, manufacturing, healthcare, and government. AWS confirmed its infrastructure was not impacted and urges organizations to patch immediately, monitor for indicators of compromise, and investigate suspicious activity. Thank you, Mikesh.
Thank you, Ethan. Now over to Mark.
Thanks, Mikesh. Lookout Threat Labs uncovered and reported on DarkSword, a full iOS exploit chain and infostealer targeting iPhones running iOS 18.4 through 18.6.2, while Recorded Future noted the exploit chain was used by a likely Russia-linked actor tracked as UNC 6353 against Ukrainian users. Recorded Future reports that the campaign has been active since late 2025 and continued through March, primarily through watering hole attacks on compromised Ukrainian websites, including a regional news outlet and a local court site. Per Lookout, DarkSword uses Safari and Web GPU vulnerabilities to escape the iOS sandbox and allow remote code execution, utilized to quickly exfiltrate messages, credentials, iCloud files, notes, photos, location data, and cryptocurrency wallet material. The company characterized it as a hit-and-run tool that steals data within minutes and then removes traces of the intrusion. Recorded Future added that the operation combined espionage and financial motives, with Lookout identifying targeting of exchanges and wallets including Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, MetaMask, and Ledger. Apple previously patched the underlying vulnerabilities in late 2025, according to the reporting. I will also be reporting on North Korea-linked WATERPLUM using Visual Studio Code auto run to deploy StoatWaffle. Cybersecurity News, citing NTT Security Research, report that North Korea-linked WATERPLUM deployed a new modular malware framework named StoatWaffle through malicious Visual Code Studio repositories disguised as legitimate blockchain projects. The infection chain abuses Visual Studio Code workspace behavior by placing a malicious tasks.json file inside a .vscode folder with run on folder open. Opening the project and granting trust automatically launches the malware with no additional execution step required from the victim. NTT's findings, as summarized by Cybersecurity News, indicate that StoatWaffle is a staged Node.js framework with loader, credential theft, and rat components. Upon execution, the malware checks for Node.js, installs it to bring its own runtime if absent, and then pulls additional payloads from attacker infrastructure and maintains command polling every 5 seconds. The Stealer module targets browser credentials and cryptocurrency wallet extensions, while the rat can list files, execute commands, upload directories, and search for data of interest. The campaign continues the long-running contagious interview tradecraft with a modular and automated delivery path. Recommendations are to disable or tightly restrict Visual Studio Code workspace trust and run on folder open behavior for unverified repositories, blocking and monitoring the listed StoatWaffle infrastructure and watching for unexpected Node.js installations, and segregating developer workstations from production secrets and wallet material. Thank you, Mukesh, and back to you.
Thank you, Mark. And that's all that we have for this week. Thank you to both Mark and Ethan for presenting alongside me today. And if you have any questions, please contact us at cti@kroll.com. That's cti@kroll.com. Thank you and see you next week.